Before I begin, I have one question to ask everyone. If something were to happen to you tonight, for example, you have a heart attack and you pass on, touch wood, would your family know what to do tomorrow? Now, I have a question to ask everyone. If you have heard of them, please raise your hand. Those who have heard of will planning, raise your hand. Okay, put your hands down. Those who heard of LPA, lasting power of attorney, raise your hand. Okay. Now, who here has heard of pre-planning? Oh, more than LPA. Okay. That's short. Okay. Let me explain pre-planning in the simplest way. Cost, conflict, closure. Cost. We strive to help family members to have an affordable and clear funeral departure ceremony. Conflict. We strive to help families to prevent arguments when emotions are high. Closure. We strive to help family members to protect them from regrets. Now, some people might ask, are you cursing my family members? I get that reaction a lot. So now, let me show you why this matters. I work with family members in their most vulnerable states. This is not a theory to me. This is lived experience. For the first story, it involves a family of three: a mother, a father, and their only son. One day, their mother had an incurable disease. Her body weakened, her voice softened, her steps slowed. Okay, this is AI generated. But their father, one night, in the hospital room, was quiet. The air was thickened with disinfectant. The machines by her bed beeping. The family huddled close. The father held her hand, and it felt thinner than before. The child pressed his face against his mother's arms, afraid to let go. The mother has difficulty breathing. Every word she spoke requires effort. She looked at her son and said this:
"He's not going to be with you, but I promise that I will watch over you from above. Study hard and do well in school. Show me your result slips, no matter good or bad."
A few weeks later, she passed away. Every week, both of them would visit her niche at the Nirvana Memorial Garden. The space was quiet. There was cool marble floor for the boy to lie on the ground to do his homework. He would actively report to his mother about his school's progress. He would say, "Mommy, this is my report card. Mommy, this is the math homework that my math teacher told me to do. And Mommy, I miss you." That promise was kept. Now, for the second story. It involves another family of three: a mother and two sons. They came from a very ordinary family. They shared the same meals, but different religions. Apparently, her mother's health began to deteriorate. In the hospital room, it felt tense at the start. The mother had difficulty breathing, skin through the touch, and she was in a coma. Both brothers stood on the opposite sides of the bed, arguing. There was no pre-planning. The younger brother told the older brother this: "When mother was still alive, she took me to the Buddhist temple every time without fail. So why should she follow your tradition?" The older brother told him off. Hello, my mother went to church with me every Sunday, so why should she follow your tradition instead of mine? These two brothers failed to realize and forgot one thing. Their mother was still there. She was unable to speak, she was unable to move, and she was unable to choose. Ladies and gentlemen, both families loved their mothers. Both families wanted to do the right thing. The difference was not love. The difference was preparation. One family had space to grieve. The other family had to argue while grieving. Now, my project aims to close this, because when conversations are still possible, when family members are still clear-minded, we owe them clarity. Now, I stand here asking for your support. The value I bring to family members is simple: security, clarity, and peace of mind. We strive to provide families with support when they are at their weakest. We strive to help family members to prevent rushed decisions and prevent lifelong regrets. With funding, I will take this to the next level. I will bring conversations to estates, senior centers, and the wider communities. I will ensure pre-planning is normal and not a taboo topic. I will ensure family members do not allow conflict to determine decisions. Now, I will leave one question to all of you. When your loved ones look at you on their last day, do you want them to feel with no regrets? Or do you want them to feel overwhelmed, burdened, and full of worries? Which one will you choose today? With that, I end my speech. Thank you. If you're serious about making the right decisions and taking responsibility, feel free to leave your contact details below, like your name, your email, and your contact number, and I will reach out to you. But by the way, this is only applicable for Singapore citizens. But if you're not a Singapore citizen, you can reach out to your local services, as I believe that every country has its own organizations that deals with this. Alright, thank you for watching, and bye-bye. See you in the next video.